YouTube? My name's Caleb and welcome to The Challenger Lives, where I am gonna do my best to get this 1970 Dodge Challenger out of this sweaty Florida garage. Because it's been sitting here way too long. Amongst other places, it's just been sitting way too long. And this beautiful piece of muscle car, nostalgia, history, whatever, anyways, trailing off, needs to be on the road. It deserves to be driven and enjoyed. So yeah, gonna do my best to do that. Yeah, so I hope you'll follow along, subscribe, join the community, and hope you'll enjoy the madness. The Dodge Challenger has always been kind of the one, right? The car. I'm sure maybe if you're a car person and you've got muscle cars in your blood and speed in your veins or whatever, however you want to say that you have that one car that you have always been like, God, if I could just own that one car, it would just be amazing and incredible. Well, this has always been my one car, the 1970 Dodge Challenger. I mean, I grew up watching Dukes of Hazzard and Smoking the Bandit, you know, and those were sick, you know, cars. But they would never just like did it for me, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, growing up as a young kid, my parents got me a Carcraft magazine. I started putting together model cars. And then as fate would have it, my brother's best friend in high school, Dennis, he had a 1970 Dodge Challenger, plum crazy purple, black vinyl top, pistol grip shifter, 4-speed. It was sick, dude. It was sick. And I remember the first time that I guess maybe he thought I was cool enough. I don't know. I was a little punk kid, whatever, nerdy punk kid. And he gave me and my brother a ride home from school. And the first time I ever rode in his Challenger, I was donezo, man. It was like over for me. I had found the one. I had found my car. I'd found it. I remember getting out of that car, walking around it, staring at it, looking at the grill, reading Challenger. And it was just like, I said to myself, I think I was in 5th grade. I said to myself at that point, I said, I will own a Dodge Challenger someday. And so, yeah, I mean, some things have happened, not the way I probably would have planned it. And now I have a 1970 Dodge Challenger. And so this is me just trying to get it back on the road. And I would like to say, Dennis, dude, thanks so much for just being another Mopar nut with me. And thanks for just, you know, exposing me to the beauty that is the 1970 Challenger. I appreciate it, man. Anyways, and from there on, I've been a little bit of a Mopar weirdo. I guess they always say Mopar guys are a little bit weird, and I guess that's just destiny that I would become one. Anyways, although I love all cars, I've always had an affinity for the Mopars. Anyways, so I hope you'll like and subscribe and follow along as we try to get this thing back on the road. I mean, it's pretty close. It needs some love. Let's be honest. It needs some love. And we're gonna figure it out. Okay? Okay. So this Challenger started out as a W1 white paint code Challenger. That is right. Vanishing point, baby. Except it's not an RT. Had a slant 6, 3-speed, small rear end. It was the ultimate granny mobile. But now it sits with a 440, 4-speed, 8 3/4 rear. It is one bad son of a freaking gun. You know what I mean? And I get it. I get it. I've seen the comments. It's sitting. People are like, put a battery in it, dude. Get it running. Let's go. Well, there's the gas tank. So that's a good place to start, because then, you know, I just hope you'll follow. I'm gonna get the gas tank in it, and then I'll put the battery in it, and we'll see what happens. I don't know what will happen. We'll see, but I gotta do that first. So there you go. Anyway, so, but why has it set? Okay. Well, I know, and I'm sure you know, that life has a way of humbling you, okay? Life has a way of sometimes just absolutely kicking you in the teeth. And in 2017, probably the biggest bomb that I've ever experienced was dropped on me, my wife, my family, and my friends when we lost our oldest son in a car wreck. And he was 8 years old. And so, yeah, I mean, life has a way of kicking you in the teeth and humbling you. And that's why this car's set. Because we've just been trying to rebuild ever since then. And so why is this car so important to me? It's like, well, I mean, I even sold my 73 Dodge Dart when my son, who passed away, was about to be born, for our first family car. And I sold it to someone who had become a friend of mine. Challenger Dan, we miss you, dude. Thanks for always showing me so much love and for absolutely just fueling my Mopar mania. Miss you, dude. But I sold my Dodge Dart for our first family car, a little Honda, when my first son was about to be born. And I made a deal with my wife then. I said, hey, please promise me that someday down the road I can own a muscle car again, and it's gonna be a Dodge Challenger. And she was like, sure. And so that's why this specific car is so huge to me. It's because this is the car that I always wanted to build with my son, but never got the chance. And so now it sits here. We've made a cross-country move, and we've absolutely just been trying to rebuild our life since 2017. And here we are. Now's the time. And yeah, I just hope you'll follow along with me as I rebuild this and try and figure it out and get this thing back on the road so I can go and cruise with my other kids and my wife, and maybe part of my son's in this car, you know what I mean? And it's like, when we're cruising with him. I don't know, whatever. But I mean, I also hope that's another reason why I'm doing this channel, is I hope that you will follow along in some way. Somewhere along the way, you'll get some sort of encouragement for whatever you're going through or whatever you've been through, you know, because you just got to keep moving forward. You've got to find a way to keep moving forward. And I mean, in the healthiest way possible, you know what I mean? You just got to find a way to keep moving forward. No matter what life throws your way, keep moving forward. And so, yeah, I hope we can build some kind of crazy, beautiful, fun community around this channel, and we'll just go for it, you know? And we'll just build something cool and rad and whatever together. So yeah, the Challenger lives. Let's go.